cobalt, chromium. So like mostly these are coming from industrial activities. So if the industrial waste is not managed properly, then it could be very much serious problem to soil pollution. And one of the uh, notorious element which is not heavy metal, we call it arsenic, As. This is very much serious pollution, soil pollution, and it comes to the groundwater because it is water soluble. And this is the causes of various skin cancer and everything. And you see, many parts of the world has spread the arsenic, and most of the time it is not by human made. Okay, this is natural, especially near the Himalayas area in Nepal or Bangladesh, India, or some other parts of Mongolia. They are all natural. Okay, but this is the very serious source of soil pollution. So what happened if soil pollution occurred? Like other pollutions, if soil pollution occurred, the quality will be changed. Okay, for example, like this is good quality soil, it will become like bad quality. Okay, and it will affect the normal use of the soil, particular soil. For example, I will give an example. There is one rice field. Okay, so this field will normally use for the growing rice. This is the normal use of that soil. But after the natural disasters or man-made disasters, it is polluted. So we cannot use that soil or that land for crop production or rice production. So this is one of the thing or examples of what happened after the soil pollution occurred. So the thing is that we cannot use that soil anymore as normal. And waves of pollutants come to the soil, and most of the cases, especially in the USA or in the developed country where they try to maintain in other sources, but it comes mainly by accident. Okay, not regularly or not like way of ignorance, but people are trying to keep the environment clean, but there are sometimes some accidents happen and it goes to the soil. And like some pouring some toxic materials in the soil, okay, or illegal dumping. Like for example, if you throw your refrigerator, okay, so refrigerator contains a lot of chemicals or freon and other chemicals. Those are very much dangerous for the soil environment. So these type of things also cause some soil pollution or causes some quality change of the soil. Let's see what happened if the pollutant comes to the soil surface. So it could be washed away. So as a geoenvironmental engineer, you have to know what happened after the pollution. So you have to consider about the weather condition, like whether there is rain or not. If there is a rain, there could be the chance to wash away the pollutants. So where the pollutant was there, it could be not there, so it will be washed some other areas. So you have to think, and you have to think what is the type of pollutant, whether it is volatile or not. If volatile, it means it could be evaporate automatically. It could be remain on the soil surface. So that will cause little harm to the soil environment. But the most dangerous thing is that pollutant could infiltrate through the unsaturated soil, and it could be goes with the groundwater. So groundwater, always flow under the ground. So if the pollutant reaches to the groundwater by infiltration, it will go and spread to the groundwater, and that is the most serious thing. So from soil pollution, the groundwater could be also polluted, and if the groundwater polluted, then we will all be affected directly. And some agricultural practice, this is also very good source of soil pollution, I will say. Like most of the time, the farmers use a lot of chemicals like fertilizers or like pesticides or herbicides, and these are the source of soil pollution because the excess amount will washed away to the nearby water body, and suddenly they will settle in the water bed. Okay, or it could make this problem. It is called eutrophication. Okay, so eutrophication means the amount of nutrients, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, will be very high in the water body, and those nutrients come from the, for example, agricultural fertilizer or something like that. And when they come to the water body, the plankton will be grown in the water. So lot of water plants, aquatic plants will grow, and when the plants die, the bacteria in the water, they try to eat or degrade that one. And when the bacteria degrade this, they use the dissolved oxygen from the water, and it means it will create some lack of oxygen condition. So no oxygen condition in the water, and if there is no oxygen in the water, then fish will die. So you see what happens, what a big cycle. The farmers just use the fertilizers in their field, for example rice field or corn field, and it goes to the nearby water, in the pond, in the river, and that causes the death of the fish. So this is called like eutrophication, and this eutrophication phenomenon could be also happening due to the other human activities. Like if you do not take care of your domestic wastewater, like to wash your clothes, there are a lot of phosphorus inside the like detergent, and those wastewater goes to the drain, and it ultimately goes to the river, and that causes the same thing, eutrophication. It means many aquatic plants, living creatures like fish or shells or other beneficiaries, those creatures who live in the like tidal flood area, those could be also affected or die. So this is one of the reasons why the soil near the tidal flood area is polluted. So tidal flood area means like where there is like sea shore area, sometimes tide comes, sometimes it's exposed to the atmosphere. Those are very serious things, like good for the animals or like some other special creatures, but those are the places which are most vulnerable for this soil pollution. So we must think this one. So how to take care of this? Let's see what is the effects of soil pollution. Number one, what I showed first, that health risk from direct contact with the contaminated soil, vapors from the contaminated. So if the soil is polluted here and you do not know, you go there, you will be affected by the direct contact. For example, if this area is polluted by radioactive materials, the soil is polluted by radioactive materials, and you do not know, if you go there, you will be affected by radiation. Okay, this is very serious. So you must be protected. Okay, you have to have protection before going to survey any soil pollution area, or you have to have background knowledge. What is the source of pollutant? Okay, so in the future when you go to the work, many of you will have this situation, because soil pollution is very common in the USA or in the all over the world. So please be careful about that. Okay, do not go, because most of the time you cannot see the pollution, you cannot see the radiation. So you have to be careful. And number two, contamination of water supplies within the underlying soil. Okay, what I mean, like groundwater pollution. At first the surface or soil surface is polluted, and ultimately by infiltration it could pollute or contaminate the groundwater. So first soil pollution happened, and after that the contamination of groundwater happened. And this is the very much important, like ecosystems. So soil chemistry will be changed. As I mentioned, like any pollutant, if it goes to the soil, it will change the quality. And what quality it will change? Normally it is the chemical quality. Chemical properties will be changed, because there are many new chemical reactions happening and new compounds generated. And then what I showed here, like it could be effects to the total, like food cycle. Here I gave an example of DDT, right? That birds or chickens could be vanished, but it could be happen to the cow. Like if the soil is contaminated with radioactive materials, what happens after the power plant accidents in Chernobyl or in Fukushima? Lot of areas become high radiation, and there are many animals there already there, and they eat the grass, which is also contaminated by the radiation, and those radiation goes to the cows. And if we eat those beef or take meat from that cows, we will be affected by that high radiation. So this is very serious problem. If soil is polluted, it will affect the total food cycle, total ecosystem actually. And last one, for agricultural land, if it is polluted, it could change the plant metabolism. It means the plant will not give any crop or expected crop, what we are doing. Like after the tsunami, lot of agricultural land becomes polluted, and when the farmers try to grow, for example, corn, the corn was not becoming big enough. They are very small or not good quality. So the change of the soil properties could change or affect to the crop production or agricultural production. So soil pollution has not only human health effect but also total ecosystem. Okay, so this is very serious, but very often we do not care about soil pollution. Here is some examples of soil pollution in the USA. Like each year, thousands of sites complete the soil contamination cleanup, and some are doing by using microbes and some by other excavation or air stripping. We will see later. And this is one data from EPA, like how much contaminated soil is generated from site cleanup, and this is only from California area, okay, California state. and you can see the